So how to research a company. Spend 20 minutes maximum on this for your first call. Like, don't spend any longer than this. You're going to want to look up the company's values. You can just simply do, if you're interviewing at Google, type in Google's values, Google's mission statement. Just quick Google search on all these things. You're going to want to see where they're positioned in their market against their competitors. This might be a little, like if you're doing consulting, it might not be a big deal, but if you're doing a product, you're definitely going to want to know where the product is, sitting in the market. What you can expect from the interview. This is where I highly recommend taking a look at Glassdoor. This also might help answer some of the questions you guys have, right? Like, oh, do they like to know that you're really obsessed with working at Google? Do they really like to know that you're, passionate about the role or things like that? You'll be able to see what people have put on Glassdoor in terms of reviews for interviewing. And then another thing is the job description. Like I was saying before, you're going to want to find that job description. You're going to want to have it handy somewhere. You're going to want to have them send it to you if possible, so you can start seeing, okay, like, do I know Java and Python? How well do I know those? Do I have examples ready as to talk about that? In that job description, they might get a little bit specific about this is what they're looking for in terms of, not necessarily tech stack, but like day-to-day work. Do I have examples of when I've done that? And then the soft skills, as we were mentioning earlier, do I have examples of those, as those are strengths for me, right? Do I have examples of being detail-oriented? Do I have examples of, having great communication skills? And that's where you're really going to get ready. You don't have to go too much in depth for the first call. The first call really is going to be, tell me about yourself. Do you know the XYZ technologies? They might ask you some screening questions. They're going to want to know what you're looking for in your next role. They're probably going to want to know why you want to work at the company. And then potentially compensation, and that's about it. So first call is usually about 20 to 30 minutes long. So you don't want to do too much research for the first call. You'll wear yourself out a little bit. Did this help answer some questions that you guys had, like for Gaurav and Pallavi?